crashes, that's always a good thing to report.
Well,
Everybody's qualified to report that.
yeah. All right. Let's look at. Oh, Salt Lake City looks really ominous right now. Whoa. 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 Hmm.
It should be bright day there now, shouldn't there? Shouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is daytime or if it's. Let's check the clock. After I turn on the. Oops, the GPU and the overhead. I will go battery 1, battery 2, external power on. It's kind of cool lighting. Clock says 1240 UTC. So that is in the middle of the night, it looks like.
Yeah, that's like 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
Or more.
It's kind of a cool look that I haven't flown very much. Huh. Cisco guy, good afternoon.
If you go to the flight setup, it should tell you, to the flight screen, it should tell you what the local time is, by the way.
On the which? The flight configuration screen?
Yeah, the flight configuration screen.
Yeah, okay, 541.
Oh, it's actually operational time. That'd be sort of one of the early morning departures.
Let's try it. I haven't done too much in the night, in the wee hours of the morning.
Well, I mean, this is the sort of time that you would start sort of setting up the airplane for a morning flight, like 6:15 or something like that.
Yeah. B2 says, just report using your super secret alias John F. Lie. That's a good idea. All right, I got to sim brief this bad boy. So over here...
One thing I didn't know, Germany is really kind of anal about their operational hours at airports. So even, you take something like JFK or Denver or something like that, there's basically no quiet hours. Like it's an H24 airport, open 24 hours a day. Even fairly small airports are open 24 hours a day and tended by an air traffic controller. In Germany, all airports close for the night. All of them. There's like no debate about that, no questions asked. Frankfurt, done. After about 10 p.m., no more flights are allowed in. That's it. Because the Germans need to have their quiet time.
Wind is 320 at 7.
Well, I guess a few cargo airports are going to be open.
Alright, we'll think that this is one.
Things like Berlin Tegel, Berlin Schönefeld, Frankfurt, yeah, they're done. So it's only Leipzig and Cologne open for the night. That'd be interesting. I know there's a field not far from Frankfurt. It's a former military base, and they've repurposed it just for cargo flying at night. A lot of cargo is going through that field because they have much less restrictive operating hours. So they're able to fly cargo at like 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning, which when Frankfurt would be just a complete no-go.
Alright, my block fuel. Let's call the fuel truck.
Der Hahn is, I think, the name of the field.
Block fuel 6760. You can type that in.
Yeah, Frankfurt Hahn. I think it used to be a military field, and then it got converted over to a cargo field. and there's like a ton of night traffic going on in there. Yeah, Frankfurt Hahn. It's probably still military, but it also does a ton of cargo.
Nav light out. Let's align the IRS. Is 80 IRS.
Oh, oh, there we go. I thought it was gonna crash on you.
Yeah, I did too.
I just needed a little moment to think.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're Delta 572. Cost index today is 30. Flight level today. Let me bring up the FlightFactor for a little discussion of flight planning. They really need to tone down the AC sounds.
Oh, they're pretty loud in the real airplane as well.
Are they? Never been in. Well, I've never been in one with the.
Well, that's why you have the headset
on.
on, the noise canceling headset on. It's not just the sound of the air conditioning and the ventilation system. It's also a lot of noise is coming from the air going past the cockpit at high speed. That's where the majority of the cockpit noise will be coming from. Reminds me, I was watching a stream by Black Box, and he used to fly 747s, and he said that airplane was so loud in cruise that if you didn't have your headset on, you'd basically get hearing damage. It was like sitting in a constant 90 decibel drone all the time. Because the cockpit is so high up, right up on the edge of the fuselage, at the sort of forward tip, it got a lot of air friction, and so the cockpit was extremely loud. And he said that he got like some hearing damage from flying the 747.
I think I caught that stream where he was talking about that, where they really, the guys flying now really have saved, they're at a good time for saving their ears. Or sorry, their ears, their hearing basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna. This total flight plan is 259 miles. We're going west, so we're gonna file it. We'll go at 30.
W28. Yeah, Frankfurt is available 24 hours for emergencies. Well, every field is available 24 hours for emergencies. Every piece of land is available 24 hours for an emergency, right? You don't have to ask permission to land somewhere when you're in an emergency. You basically just announce, I'm going there. Clear everybody out of the way.
Okay, so there's fuel loaded. I just got handed some cheese and, or not cheese, cottage cheese and crackers. Yum.
Cheese and crackers?
Cottage cheese and crackers.
Oh, okay. None of that processed garbage.
Pilotedge connect. Delta 572.
Nice scenery there for Salt Lake, that Mr. X.
It's got the nice glow in the terminal, like they're starting to fire up the stores in the Charlie gates.
Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Is like, wow, it's like the internal part of the terminal is lit up.
Yeah,
it's like there's just some cleaning lady lit up just part of the terminal to clean the floors or something.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Okay, I'm just gonna tune over to clearance, which is on 127.3. Let's make sure you guys can hear Pilotedge. Preferences. Yep, should be good to go there.
Charlie, where you park?
Oop, there he is. Whoop, there he is.
My intention is to park on the Northwest GA parking. If you can clear me to take taxiway Bravo, I would be very happy.
To make sure you see when I go to the parking to the northwest side.
Anyways, when I was doing some scenery, it's sort of these like little things that sort of you put in like these little stories into the various parts of the airport scenery. Like there's somebody, you know, chasing a runaway tire or something, stuff like that. It's just something to keep the eyes busy.
I like it.
172 Mike Charlie, taxi to ramp via Bravo Kilo remains frequency.
Or some guys just push him back. Like when I did the Newark scenery, I put in like people, like somebody going to service the APU on the 767 in a hangar or something like that.
Sorry, sometimes the controller talks over you, but what's the true airspeed of
172 Mike Charlie? Someone else
the 320s? Can I?
As well as you did.
Oh, just put in like
420
knots, 425.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Sounds about good to me.
Canada 786, are you going to Alpha November or Alpha Sierra?
Of course, SimBrief will actually give you a number there, but
Alpha November,
who cares?
Canada 786.
In the real world, you'd obviously concern yourself a lot more with that number. But on Pilotedge, I don't think they really check what you put in there.
Yeah.
Frequency with you or Canada 786.
Okay. All right, I think we're filed there. Get out my handy dandy notebook. Take a sip of beer. I decided to go against coffee and get a beer instead.
You didn't put any en route time or fuel time.
VFR to Tooele, departure to the west.
I did
naughty.
I'm such a rebel.
You did a naughty there.
Number 6788 Bravo. Solid
drinking beer in the cockpit.
Destination.
What is next? Flying without a license?
Destination is VFR to Tooele. It's just a departure to the west.
Oh, he just said Tooele. That city that we were talking about how to pronounce earlier. That guy's going VFR to Tooele. Thule, as some would incorrectly announce.
Number 6788 Bravo.
Cirrus Max in the house. I'm doing Boise, or sorry,
southbound, maintain 5,500.
Salt Lake
to Boise Max if you wanna, if you're in the pit.
Baron 678 Bravo.
He should totally come on voice as well if he is.
Maintain 5,500.
Yeah, for sure.
Departure on 128.1 squawk 6160.
November 88 Bravo, read back correct.
Well, hopefully at some point the cockpit door will be animated, but I don't know what priority that has right now, to be honest. Probably not very high on the priority list.
All right, I'm going to call in for clearance.
I mean, obviously the cabin is modeled, so yeah, at some point we would want to have a functional cockpit door. I don't know if the cockpit door locking system will be animated. That is kind of not something you usually put in a simulator. You know, if you want to simulate that, just lock yourself in your room. There you go.
All right, let me call in for clearance. Hold on a second.
Yep, I'll shut up.
Yeah, you're good. Just be 1 second here. Salt Lake clearance, Delta 572 IFR Boise.
Delta 572 solid clearance, clear the Boise Airport, Twin Falls for departure, Twin Falls, then as filed. Climb via SID, except maintain 10,000, squawk 5323.
Clear to Boise, Twin Falls for departure, Twin Falls, then as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000, 5323, Delta 572.
Delta 572, read back correct.
Alright, let's set our squawk code. Double clear, 5323.
Solid ground, Baron 6788 Bravo, ready to taxi.
Number 6788 Bravo, solid ground say location.
Baron 6788 Bravo, we're the general aviation.
Okay, November 88 Bravo, runway 35 taxi via Kilo.
Runway 35 via Kilo for 88 Bravo.
Cool. Cirrus Max is loading up.
Cool.
I think we have to...
November 41 Papa, descend and maintain 7000.
I think I can add him. Says he's idle on Discord though. But once you're in there, if you want to jump on Discord. Okay, so that's loaded. Alright, let's do flight plan. Salt Lake City. Unfortunately, I don't know what runway we're going to use. But I'm going to guess because we're less than 10 knots. The primary is 16. So I'm just going to go with that.
What's the ATIS say?
It's like 320 at 7.
What? Hang on. I mean, flight route.
Yeah, it's like 320.
Usually follow that.
It's 320 at 7.
But it usually gives you a departure runway,
yeah,
right?
It's giving me 16s.
Right, departure runway 1416 left, 16 right. Yeah.
So 16.
That direction.
We want 16 for Delta. We want 16 right. And we're going to be doing Twin Falls 4. Hopefully there's not a big difference between the Twin Falls 3 and the Twin Falls 4.
Medford Tower, number 234 Charlie Lima, clear of runway 1.
Well, you can check that, right?
Alpha 5, request
you can check the coding in the FMC and compare that to the chart.
But you'd have to go through every constraint and every waypoint and every parameter.
There's usually not too many, though.
That's true.
Twin Falls 4 are now departure. It's like, 7 points. Yeah, it's just 7 points.
Arrival will be... I'm going to plan on ILS 28 right. And we're going to be doing the Spud 2. But in our case, yeah, it's still a Spud 2. Yeah, there we go. Brof transition. Brof! Oh, baby. Okay. Let's clear out that discontinuity.
Oh, snap.
Oh!
I just got hosted with the mosted.
Virus City, thank you for the host, Virus City, man. It's been a while. You've been busy or taking a break. I haven't had the pleasure of catching up with you. Hope you're well. Thanks for the host. All right, I think all that's good. Yeah, yeah, that all looks really good. Ooh, clean.
Normally, you'd also look at these points on the plan mode, make sure that they make sense and they follow the rough shape that you expect them to. You can have like incorrectly coded point geographic coordinates.
Remember 41 Papa 8 miles from Sami, maintain 7,000 total steps on the local last cleared ILS runway 14 approach.
Alright, flight plan is in there. Yeah, according to this, we go... I love how you can pop these out and resize them for stream purpose discussion. So PPIG, Wazer, SAR, Boint, it all, yeah, it looks good on that initial. Looks really good. Alright, let's, no smoking valve, dudes. Emergency exit arm.
Also, TCAS to stand by at the gate, please.
So
I'd wondered if you'd catch that or not.
Runway 35 ready to go.
I was wondering.
Number 6788 Bravo, Salt there, runway 35.
TCAS on standby.
Clear for takeoff, runway 35 for 88 Bravo.
299er 3. And we're gonna do... Oh, we got a subscribe! Virus City.
Tower, Cessna 41 Whiskey Mike.
Virus City with the subscribe. Look at that beer emote, Max. That beer emote's real. We got a subscribe. We do. Thank you, Virus City, for the support. Appreciate it. Cheers. Was there a break? It was. I I can possibly reach out to them and look for them to extend a grace period there, possibly. Thank you for the support, Virus. Appreciate it. I was just looking at your name on the back of it's engraven on my iPad that I use for Flight.
Aspen Tower System.
So thank you for again for that long ago support.
Aspen Tower 1 Whiskey Mike, about 10 miles.
All right, initial altitude is 10,000.
Inbound landing with information.
Start the APU.
Tango.
Master.
4-1 Whiskey Mike, say aircraft type.
And we're not going to turn on the APU bleed until it's ready, according to my instructor.
4-1 Whiskey Mike, Roger, straight in runway 15. Runway 15, you clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 15.
Thanks, Hayden. Thanks. Mike. Appreciate it. The Invisisticks are back. Yeah. Holy snack. Oh. Virus City is rocking the John Fly beer emote. Whoa. That's thank you for that sub, Virus City. The John Fly beer emote is brought to you by Virus City and Cirrus Max. Cheers, guys. Thank you. We're as far as Discord, let's are you on
5,500.
Are you on? Let me give you a Discord invite.
Roger. Follow I-15 freeway.
We'll go on Peg.
Follow I-15
Max.
ready.
So let me. I'm gonna send you an invite to our group flight Discord if you don't mind.
So like clearance
Sasha.
883.
No problem. I was hoping he'd join.
Yeah. Let's see.
JetBlue 883. Solid currents. I don't have a flight plan for you on file.
I'll call dispatch in Salt Lake, Roger.
Okay, I'm sending you a Discord invite for that server. Can we populate over there? Do you see that, Sasha?
Yep, I'll be there momentarily.
I got a commit for terrible 100.4.
All right, I'm in the radio room on Peggy.
Med for tower plan for 3141 Papa.
I'm on, yeah, radio room on Peggy.
141 Papa.
All right, now we can turn the APU bleed on.
291, connect El Paso approach.
Hey, I'm on the other room now.
Oh, perfect.
That's 100.15.
So yeah, Max, we're on Peggy. Nickname Peggy.
JetBlue 883 is refiled.
APU bleed is on.
Roger.
GPU coming
American
off.
291, El Paso approach. Expect a visual approach runway 26
We'll
left
unplug.
to maintain 8,000.
We'll remove the cargo baggage loaders. Remove the air stairs. Remove the fuel truck. And disconnect the GPU. We'll turn the seatbelt sign on. And the beacon light on. And yeah, I think we're ready for pushback. Toto Rico style.
Let's hope we'll get a John Fly in the driver's seat this time.
What's interesting is it didn't ask me, where do you want to go? What volume is that tied to?
If you want to hear the where do you want to go, show me where you want to go, you have to basically hit start right away without submitting a plan.
Oh, okay. But is the master volume is the better pushback tied to the interior volume at all, or no?
It should be tied to radios and master, but radios for sure. I don't know if master. So if you hit start right away without putting in a plan, it will give you it'll ask for a plan. That's what the show me where you want to go message is about.
All right, cool. That worked.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
It's John Fly in the tug.
Clearance JetBlue 883.
Oh yeah, you were towing me around all day a couple of days ago when I was flying.
Earlier, 8 is showing the 16. Should we plan 16 for departure?
JetBlue 83. I've just estimated the 8 is they're showing north one now.
North Blue 83.
So Cirrus Max going to join the radio room or not?
Hey Max, we're on Peggy. Maybe he's not listening. Maybe he's just watching chat. Let's try up here. You're already in. You're
No
in there.
invite. It doesn't
You're
have
already in here. You're listed on the
Oh, there you
side.
American 291 flighting 220.
There you
Yo.
are.
What's going on?
Thank you for
Okay,
clarifying
all
the
doors
runway.
and hatches are closed. Ready
Testing.
to connect.
Hey.
What's going on? Hey, Todorico. Hey, John.
Hey,
Hey,
thank you for
there's-
clarifying the runway.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go dump some fuel, and meanwhile you guys go ahead and have fun. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sounds good. 34 north. I want to go 34 left. Delta takes off on the left side. TWF still. Yep. What's cracking, Max?
Much, man. How's it going? How are you?
Good, good. Learning.
That's what it's about.
Roger.
How was Europe?
So connected.
It's a lot of fun. I'd never landed in Berlin before.
Nice.
Starting
Over-
pushback.
Low IFR,
And you
wasn't
may
it?
start engine.
Over to departure for.
I was
678
doing a
Bravo.
ortho photo run.
Oh, how was it looking?
Kavik.
Is it
It,
good?
it looked
Yeah.
really juicy. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
November 6788 Bravo, select departure, roger. American 291, descend and maintain 7000. American 291, descend and maintain 7000.
Okay, let's start up number 2.
November 6788 Bravo, leaving Bravo airspace now. Resume on navigation and resume appropriate VFR altitudes. November 41 Papa, where you park.
Straight ahead, please, from Papa.
Yeah,
November 41
Jaffrix,
Papa,
right?
taxi straight ahead, remain this frequency.
Yeah, this is
Straight ahead
this
with
is
you from Papa, get it.
it's my fave. It's my number 1. Yeah, Varsity, you're gonna love this plane.
American 291, the El Paso Airport, 1 to 2 o'clock in 15 miles.
Start number 1. What are you in a JetBlue livery, Max?
I am.
Nice.
American 291, turn right heading 240.
I rocked the Penguin Frontier livery the other day. It seemed
Oh, you
quite
did?
it seemed quite appropriate from that day that I froze the cabin.
Nice.
How we limited the FPS like you, Ciderfer. What do you mean?
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set parking brake.
November 9 Foxtrot Lima, the Portland altimeter 2987.
You started looking at the FSE jobs for the 320? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. 757 Spy, how you doing, sir? Yeah, Mr. X Salt Lake City's really good. In fact, in honor of 757 Spy talking about Mr. X, let me just take a little
American
scroll over
291,
here.
The airport at 1 o'clock, 12 miles.
Right over here. Oh, look at this. There's a little train down here. Oh. And what does that say? Oh, went too far. What does that say on the train? What does that say on the train at Mr. X Airport?
American 291, descend and maintain 6000.
That's right. That's right.
John Fly paid for some advertising space, eh?
There's a
So is disconnected and bypass pin.
There's
has
a
been
big story behind
and
that.
Signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
But essentially, the short version is that Flywife and I drove to the Salt Lake Airport and took about 1,400 pictures and a bunch of video, and some of that video and pictures helped assist with the development of some of the parts of the airport. So yeah, I asked if we could include a little logo, and he surprised me with putting it right there on the beautiful train. All right, let's go down here.
291, turn right heading
engines to
260.
normal. Let's arm the spoilers. And let's set the trim.
I'm going to hop off for a couple of minutes more. I'm going to reboot over to Linux because I want to get some more work done.
American
Okay,
291, visual
sounds good.
approach,
I'll
runway
be
26
back
left.
shortly.
Flap set. Flight controls. Right. Left.
American 291, connect Terrible 18.3.
Elevators. Up. Back forward. Rudders look good. Trim looks good. We'll do maximum auto brake. And taxi light can come on.
Good afternoon. El Paso Tower, American 291, final visual 26 left.
APU bleed
American
off.
291, El Paso
APU
Tower,
off.
wind 240 at 10, gas 20, runway
turn off light on.
26 left, clear the land.
The GSA train, yeah.
Clear to land 26 left, American 291.
And Flywife wasn't arrested. We did have some strange looks when we were driving through the terminal and Flywife was hanging out of the car doing video of the terminal. But it's amazing how much of that footage was brought into the sim. Yeah. Yeah, it's now Snacks Fire City, unfortunately, because of the brain bot shutdown. All right, takeoff config button pressed. We're good to go. I'm in no rush, Max. Are you?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? All right. So we got parking brake coming off. What gate are you?
Echo 23.
Okay, so you're also going to the east or the west side. Hopefully. Yeah.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Radio check.
Yep. Sound good.
Awesome.
That's the cool thing about Salt Lake is you dictate what side of the airport you take off from by taxiing to a startup point on that particular side of the airport. I just happen to know by local knowledge that Delta rarely takes off from the east side of the airport. Yeah, it being their hub, I guess they can kind of dictate that they get the west side for most of their operation. Max should be over here, yonder. Did you happen to put in a JetBlue livery code in your login, Max?
Let me check.
Oh, I think I
believe
see.
so.
I think I do see you, JBU. Yeah, sweet. Is it just your screen or is it foggy? Yeah, it's foggy. We got overcast layer. Did you ever work out the freezing cabin temperature? No, I think they just fixed that bug. I think it just went away in one of the many updates that happen regularly.
November 88 Bravo.
I've never got fog at all in XEnviro.
November 88 Bravo, looks like you're squawking VFR. Make sure you don't do that before we tell you to do so. So there's no traffic between you and Tuala Valley Airport. You can now squawk VFR. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
All right, I'm going to come up here to spot 14, and then we'll get some instruction here. Just in case he makes me go to the east side, we don't know yet. There is Max over there, taxiing. Alright, let's switch. I should have switched over to ground a little bit earlier maybe, but we're good. Or sorry, it's 3-4 now. 3-4 left. And we want 123.775. Set COM 1 123.775. Set COM 1 123.775. Nope, doesn't like that. It used to like that. 127.
Does it do it in the active only, or does it do it in the standby?
It usually sets the active.
Okay.
But I've got it to work before. But maybe something changed. I don't know. I'm not too concerned about that though. 123.775. Tower on this side is 132.65.
American 291 taxi ram via Lima and Golf. Remain this frequency.
Taxi ram via Lima Golf with you. Thank you. Have a good day, American 291.
I'm waiting for you to go out ahead of me so I can have heads up.
Go ahead.
I love frequency change information ahead of time.
Nah, man, this is good for you. Go. I'm waiting for you. I'm just burning Jet A here.
I'm just smelling your Jet A. All right, I'll call in.
Well, Max, it's about time that you brush up on your single-engine taxi procedure then, to save on fuel.
Exactly. I know. Need to work on my OT taxi, right?
All right, I'll call in for taxi. Okay. Salt Lake Ground, Delta 572, spot 14, taxi with Mike.
Delta 572, Salt Lake Ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
34 left via Echo, Bravo, Delta 572.
Salt Lake Ground, JetBlue 883, spot 20, Mike taxi.
JetBlue 883, Salt Lake Ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Bravo.
34 left via Bravo, JetBlue 883.
Oh, you are going to come in front of me then. You sneaky little devil. Oh my goodness. Come here. I gotta pause the screen. I gotta pause the stream for this. Oh my gosh. Come here. Check out this guy.
Portland clearance radio check.
Check out that. Look at that.
Portland clearance Southwest.
Look over there at the camera.
IFR to San Francisco.
Jeez.
Oh, I don't know if I can taxi though. Oh, I gotta get back to the taxi.
Clear to San Francisco Airport, meaning 5 departure.
You looking dapper. Oh, snack.
Maintain 7,000, squawk 6620.
Oh, snack.
Southwest 1197, clear to the San Francisco Airport, Mini 5 departures in transition, then as filed. Climb maintain 7,000, squawk 6620.
Southwest 1197, verify that's the Mini 5 departure, FAMUC transition.
Sorry about that, yeah, Mini 5, FAMUC transition, Southwest 1197.
Southwest 1197, read back correct.
Kids aren't allowed in the cockpit during departure? Oh, man. He does. He has a hot date. Yeah. He's looking really good, though. All right. I'm going to do one thing. Turn on freaking this down here. All right. We're taxiing down Bravo now. It's weird not being in sunlight and clear skies in the sim. I'm out of my comfort zone. Oops. Kind of a wild taxi, too.
John, what cost index are you running?
30. But that you reminded me, I forgot to set my transition altitude. Can I do that now, I wonder? On my perf page, or I have to recalculate? I always forget to change that transition altitude. What are you running?
30.
30? Okay. Great minds. Maverick.
883, select RNAV 2 shoals, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 34 left on F shoals, JetBlue 883.
There you go. Here, there goes Max. Maverick, this is X Enviro. X Enviro. Version 1.1. No, just kidding. It's 1.07. There goes Max. I don't have an ETA for release now. I guess the new terminology, I'm going to make this up, but the new release announcement for any product is WID, Whiskey India Delta, when it's done.
Salt Lake delivery, SkyWest 46.
There goes Max.
46 IFR to Seattle this afternoon.
See you.
See ya. Pick up our clearance.
SkyWest 4776, solid clearance, currently Seattle Airport, Twin Falls 4 departure, Twin Falls, then as filed. Climb via SID, exit maintain 10,000, squawk 3306.
SkyWest 4776, cleared Seattle.
There's Max's rotation.
Then it's filed. Climb via the SID, except 10,000, and we're 3306.
Pay attention to your taxi, you're about to run off.
Sorry. Hold on a second.
SkyWest 4776,
I'm okay.
read that correct?
You're right. You're right. I was just catching in the cinematography of the moment of the Max rotation.
I was just kidding.
Oh, there he goes. RNF Shoals, baby. Do you have clouds, Max?
I do. Yeah.
Nice.
Looks
nice.
good.
Good. All right, we got to get ready because this is serious business now.
JetBlue 883, connect departure.
Departure, JetBlue
Flying Kid
883.
says, yeah, that the environment looks more like stock X-Plane 11. It doesn't look like X-Enviro.
Oh, I thought I loaded X-Enviro. I guess if it's in my menu, it's yep, it's there.
Okay.
JetBlue 883, select departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230, delete speed restrictions.
Uh-oh, I lost my mouse. And it's back. Okay.
It's more just hazy for me than clouds.
Is it? Are you on 12625 for departure?
Yeah.
Okay. Salt Lake Tower, Delta 572, short 34 left.
Delta 572, Salt Lake Tower, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV to Shoals.
34 left, cleared for takeoff, RNAV Shoals. Delta 572. So do I just do a direct to in my FMMACDO? Is that the idea?
For the departure, well, initially when you're on runway track, no, for when I give you RNAV Schultz, then that means you're supposed to fly that departure.
Left.
They just do that, I believe, when they're running parallels. I think legally they have to give the RNAV to the first fix if they're doing parallel runway departures.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that rule being in Atlanta.
On runway 34 left.
In what?
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, that's right. Yep.
Ooh, we hit Flex 40 right on the nose. I love it. Sometimes I go past it. We actually have some sounds in the John Fly pit. This is odd. V1. A little late on the rotation. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly come down here and go direct to Shoals. Direct
Yeah, it's
to...
the same thing. Just fly it till 4727, and then direct Shoals.
Okay. And now I'm gonna... that's interesting. I'm gonna go into thrust climb for a second though, because I gotta... Okay, we're good now.
Yeah, no, that RNAV departure does not have a vectored segment. You go direct Shoals immediately after passing 4727, and the FMGS will automatically give you that guidance, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Delta 572, connect departure.
Departure, Delta 572. Alright, so come down here, switch to the departure, and Salt Lake City departure, Delta 572, 7,200, climbing 10,000, Twin Falls 4.
Delta 572, Salt Lake departure, radar contact, delete speed restrictions, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain 230, delete speed restrictions, Delta 572. I miss being in...
A320 connect Salt Lake Center 128.55.
I miss being in Mike Whiskey
2055,
Max.
883.
Okay. I know, me too.
Yeah. All right, so what's the procedure for deleting my speed restrictions? Should I just go into manual speed?
JetBlue.
Or...
yeah, you can manually just go ahead and select
Salt Lake Center,
speed.
climb and maintain flight level 280.
And
Just
what
pull
would
the
be a
knob and
good
put it up
what
to
would be a good
250.
speed for a climb out here?
Well, initially 250. And then if you look on the climb page, it'll tell you.
All right, let's go 250 for a moment. And
Did he give you cancel speeds, John?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I gave him delete speed restrictions. So, and at above 10,000, if you look on the perf page, it'll give you a climb speed. You can use
Perf
that.
page
Or you can,
is selected 250.
above 10,000, it'll change.
Okay. All right, there's 10,000 right there. I want to do an outside view.
Managed on the managed line, it'll say like 290 or something.
Okay. So should I go to 290 now?
Yep. Hang on, even though the departure actually might, or you might already be beyond the restrictions.
Well, he
Yeah,
said
there are no
delete
further-
speed restrictions, so I can go.
Yeah, there are no further speed restrictions as far as I can see.
But I do have an altitude constraint here. It looks like.
Hang on, there's one in Mofer.
Mofer.
Change to my frequency 128.72.
Sorry.
Who was that for?
Me.
Okay. I remember Mofer. I'm just
Anyway, so
going...
you want to keep the altitudes, but you can't speed up to your managed climb speed. So just
Okay.
pull and select 290.
Oh, okay. $290 set. This is cool too, guys. I can bring this out, and I can make this large. How cool is that? Just floor it, right, Spy? Right. It clearly is an X Enviro. Okay, I must not have it loaded then. Make sure it's enabled. X Enviro. Says it's there. X Enviro. Yeah, it's all enabled. I don't know. I'm more concerned about systems right now. But you could be right. I'm going to do a break.
An approach into Boise.
Are we going to have one? A juicy one?
Yep.
Nice.
6 miles, 2,700 broken overcast.
Fun. Do you think it's going to be the 2.8s?
Winds of 310 at 5. Yeah, I'd probably plan to it. I have the ILS to it right in the box.
How was the flight to Manchester?
It was great. Yeah, it was good. It was all good. As I flew up with my buddy who's air traffic controller at N90.
Oh,
so
nice.
Flew him up there with his girlfriend, which was cool, and then flew home. Got some. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, good.
and then yesterday down to Jersey, which was a good flight right over JFK at 6,000, and came back up the Hudson, like what we did
back in the day. Yeah. Did you do some GoPro footage on any of these flights, or?
What's up?
Did you do some GoPro?
No. But the Manchester stuff, it was like at night, and the GoPro is terrible at night.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then the Jersey stuff yesterday was cool. But just came back to Hudson, but it was
nice.
Nothing really special.
Nice. Word on the street is we're doing group flying in New Zealand tomorrow night, if you're up for it.
And new ATC, I'm out.
Yeah, I burned 60 tiles of New Zealand over the last 3 days, so.
Awesome.
Wow.
I can't wait to watch it.
I think Josh will stream it. I won't be streaming it.
Okay.
I have to register it if it's not already. I think I registered it,
but
but maybe
it's not on. It's not on, John, because if you see next to the on thing, it doesn't have the little light bulb on next to it.
Oh, okay. Do I turn it on now? Oh yeah.
I have no idea. I
would
just leave it probably. It's probably gonna crash.
And
you're right.
Tinkering going on. A lot of tinkering.
Oh crap! Oh crap! It just. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. That was close. I better save my state right now before I do any more tinkering.
Delta 572, Salt Lake Center 128.72. Good day.
2872. Good day, Delta 572. Good old salt. I need a little salt in my life.
And that's the best kind of salt too. It's like a fine wine. It only ages.
Mm-hmm. Salt Lake Center, Delta 572, 19,000, climbing 230.
Delta 572, Salt Lake Center, roger, climb maintain, flight level 300.
Climb maintain 300, Delta 572. All right, over here, and let's bug up 300. So yeah, there's people out there that can spot the difference between default and X Enviro in a heartbeat. Looks like it's looks like we got the X Enviro now. It actually looks not too bad right now. I don't even have those 4K textures in. I should probably get those again if they still work with 07.
Oh my, those rotating clouds. Oh.
What sim should you buy if you want to be a pilot in the future for training? Yeah.
X-Plane.
X-Plane 11. Yep. If you want to be adventurous and really have a palate for appreciation, start with Dovetail and then go to FSX and then go to P3D and then go to X-Plane 11. And who knows, that order may change over time because it's just great that we have options. But I'm telling you right now, I need to find a good
5695 Fox Lima, roger, radio services are terminated.
Piper
VFR,
Archer.
Changed
I'm on the hunt for a Piper Archer. KLM, are you saying hello or goodbye? Ciao. I left out flight gear. Oh yeah, and PSX I left out. JSNAP, I accidentally left out
Southwest
PSX.
1197. Go ahead.
No, I said Dovetail, Huff Daddy. Dovetail's got some cool GA stuff going on. Seriously. But I haven't loaded it. So
Southwest 1197. If you said your requested cruise altitude, it was cut off. Say again.
All right, let's do some planning here. Down here.
Southwest 1197. Roger. Stand by.
No, actually, it's a little too early. We're still on the climb. Go into setting and untick lower atmosphere to get rid of the weird looking fog.
Southwest 1197, expect flight level 370, 5 minutes after departure.
X Enviro, settings, lower atmosphere, gone. Gonski. Oh yeah, that makes quite a difference, actually. Ugh. Little cartoonish though, without that lower layer maybe, I don't know. I need the 4K clouds, don't I? Yeah.
I actually think without the low layer haze, it looks pretty unrealistic.
It really, in these particular clouds.
Sky was 4776, Salt Lake ground, squawk altitude.
Let's see what Active Sky next, or Active Sky for X-Plane brings us, right? I heard that Active Sky for X-Plane is going to be coming out with Whiskey India Delta. There's a place by me where you can actually fly a 737, about 100 to 200 an hour. I'm assuming that's per hour. Why does your sim look dull? Does it look dull on the stream? That could be an OBS setting, maybe. Does it look dull to you guys in Discord? Washed out or anything?
Tinted. A little tinted, but it doesn't look dull.
I don't know. I do see that your cockpit views are a little bit more washed out than I see them in the simulator.
Yeah.
I definitely see a difference between the OBS preview and my sim, but I don't know how. I probably should tweak the OBS settings, the color settings, but I don't think I can do that while live.
Not live.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, it does look a little bit washed out on stream.
You're holding short of Bravo for taxi.
You guys let me know what you think I should change in the OBS settings, because I would love to make it look like what I'm looking at, because it is a little bit washed out on the preview a little bit.
No. What you could do is on the 320, if you go into the settings and turn off cockpit reflections, those darken the cockpit quite a bit, and I personally don't like them, so I have them turned off.
He called you, Max?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I responded.
Oh, cool. Are you on a different frequency?
12872.
I'm on that. I didn't hear you. Oh. No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be on 2872, huh?
JetBlue 883, I heard you. Good.
Am I on the correct frequency?
Yeah, you want to be on 12872. He switched you.
But I checked in already. That's the weird part.
I would just flip it over. Because you might have that departure. I don't know if that's a you might lose range at a certain point because it's like on a low level. I have no idea.
Yeah, I thought I switched. Maybe I didn't. Okay. All right. Coming up to cruise, so that's good. There was something I was going to do. Oh, reflections. So settings, and then I'm going to take off reflection effect. I really shouldn't be doing this while flying. I should save the state first. Where am I? I'm going to call this one loosen. In fact, save yours right now, Max. Just so you have you can redo the arrival if you had to. Alright, reflections are off. Does it look any different, ladies and gentlemen?
I might need either reload the plane or something.
Okay. Okay, Lars, I forgot to flip. I did check in, but I guess I forgot to flip. To flip. Now we can go down and go to the perf, phase, destination, approach. according to my flight route. Looks like Gulf is current. 29904. Gulf is current at Boise. Oops.
John, look at the approach chart. Look what the Boise approach frequency is called.
Okay. On the Spud?
Yeah. No, it's on the ILS 28 right diagram.
Oh, ILS 28 right. Which one?
Big Sky approach. Never heard. Sky approach.
Oh, you're breaking up what?
Big Sky approach. Just a funny name.
Oh, is it Big Sky approach?
That's what it's not. Boise approach.
Oh.
It's Big Sky approach.
Oh, on the chart itself. Oh yeah. You better call him as that, huh?
I know.
That's gonna be cool. But although he's listening, so there's no like surprise. Oh well, 28 right.
Who's listening?
Chase responded to you from a question I asked on stream.
Oh.
It is. It's Big Sky approach 119.6. Huh. Who knew? All right.
Sky was 47, 36 from my tree.
Back
left
to
taxi
weather.
Bravo.
We got 210 at our temperature is actually 4 degrees. And the temperature, or sorry, winds.
JetBlue 883 is at flight level 280.
Roger.
210 at 6. Transition altitude 18,000. Why does this say set managed speed? That's scaring me.
That's when you reach cruise altitude, then you are still in manual speed mode, which you are right now. So if you push in your speed selector, it will go to manage speed.
Okay.
You also would want to, at this point, flip over to the Mach hold, but in managed speed, the autopilot does it all on its own.
All right, I should have been in managed speed a long time ago. Oh well. Okay, so in this case, what is our MDA?
It would be a DH 250 for 28 right.
250, thank you.
But
And I learned that you can put in an MDA in on an ILS.
Yeah, that's only for non-precision approaches, though.
That's what I thought, but it's...
Yeah, but it's on the Airbus, it means barometric minimum.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, they just call it MDA. But it's the decision altitude thing that you would do if you were talking about the proper IFR terminology.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
It's Big Sky because they also control Bozeman. Okay. The Big Sky is also it's because it's big country up there. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's do this. Let's look at our 59 to top of descent. Okay. Whew, I get Pilotedge. My blood pressure goes up. I love it.
So what will be the minimums again?
ILS 28 right.
Yeah, okay. ILS 2A right, so you'll want to set MDA to 3121.
I'm going to look here at the chart. 3121. Oh, okay, so it's right there, /40. Yep, 3121. All right. So, next phase. 3121 MDA. Okay. Oh, I got a discontinuity.
Center 132.25.
3225, 83.
Oh, that was close. Oh, schnack. Something just beeped at me, or was that one of your sims? I need to go into manage mode on my heading as well. Somehow it came out. Okay.
JetBlue 883, Salt Lake Center, the Boise altimeter 293. Delta 572, descend via the Spud 2 arrival.
Descend via the Spud 2 arrival, Delta 572. did it a minute ago. Just the FMGC, which told him that. Okay. MDA is set by the charts. Yep. Oh, I forgot one thing. Boop. And I probably should turn my seatbelt sign off. What's it flashing at me? 65.7 L. What is that?
I have no idea. Where is it flashing?
It's on the ND next to my plane. It keeps flashing these numbers on the left.
That is a problem with the track computation. That looks like it could be a problem. Normally this would be a cross-track indication so that you are 66 point something miles to the right or left of track.
Why does it say my speed brakes are out when they're not?
Check if you have your lever fully down.
I did, but I'll cycle it again. Let's see what happens. All right, yeah, that did it. That was weird. It wasn't showing any of the white at the bottom, but yeah.
The white does not show when the speed breaks out. The white only should show when you
it's
have
armed, is what I'm saying.
When it's armed, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Never mind. How come my top of descent is now 180 miles? That's weird.
That's why I said it's probably a problem. Check the route. You'd have to zoom in, zoom out on the ND quite a bit for me to be able to see that.
Let me just look at this for a second. Could be because I got rid of that discontinuity a little bit later than normal. Did you descend it before or after Twin Falls, Max? Do you recall?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, it looks like our Twin Falls is supposed to be right after Twin Falls. Our top of descent is supposed to be right after Twin Falls, so. Okay. Interesting.
Sky was 4776, Salt Lake Tower, good afternoon. The wind 320 at 7, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Zoom out on the ND and gauge how many track miles you have left at the airfield. At your current altitude and airspeed, I would estimate you'd need probably around 95 to 100 miles for a descent.
Yeah, you can see
maybe
here
about
that
90 miles to start of the approach.
Yeah.
Now you got top of descent should be. Oh, I see what the problem is. Well, it's kind of getting confused, but you are currently in heading mode. It probably did 3 clicks on you, didn't it? It did click, click, click.
I don't know.
Anyways, just go direct to that TWF waypoint, because right now you're in heading mode. And it is not able to do a track intercept.
Okay. So do what now?
Go into direct, select the TWF point,
okay,
and insert.
All right. Hopefully it's not in France. Okay, now it's good. Now my top of descent is correct. 18 miles. Woohoo!
Perfect.
Yeah, baby.
John, have you flown the Arrow yet?
I have. I'm amazed.
Really? It's good?
I haven't done I just did one pattern around Elko. I think It's the most visually crisp, awesome GA pit out there.
Really?
But I haven't done enough of the testing of everything else. But as far as the aesthetics of the panel, it's a good looking arrow. I guess some people have had some complaints about it, but I haven't flown enough to... I'm going to probably fly it next, actually, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
Sky was 4776, connect departure.
Are you going to get it, Max?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, the panel just looks really good. Alright, I'm going to start my descent. I can start it now because he said descend via the Spud 2, so I can start it now, right? Yep. 8 miles out?
As long as you comply with the restrictions,
contact, climb via the Twin Falls for departure.
Alright. How come it's not letting me go into... Oh, I got to reset the altitude, sorry. My bad. What's the bottom altitude of the Spud 2?
8,000 for the 2/8 transition.
Thank you. Alright, let's go into descent mode. And I'm also going to turn those pesky seatbelt signs back on. But we'll turn no smoking off for Val dudes. Oh, Nightbot did pick up the route. That's cool. I like it when it does that. Beekeeper says the Arrow is one of the best GA you've seen on X-Plane 11. Great stream as always. Got to go. All right. Thanks, Beekeeper. Catch you later. Hey, Max.
Hey.
Looks like Info Whiskey might take the cake today.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It needs it too. I don't know if it's a weather load or a tile load, but I've got a little bit of stutter here. Now it's back. No. No, it's not. Huh.
JetBlue 883, connect Big Sky approach 119.6, get in. JetBlue 883, Big Sky approach, good afternoon, information hotel, current after Cellar, flatting tree 10, expect the ILS 28 right. Thanks. Southwest 1197, Portland ground runway 28 left, taxi via Tango Bravo. Skywest 4776, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72. Good day.
Salt Lake Center, Skywest 4776 with you out of 18.74230.
Skywest 4776, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain, flight level 340.
Climb maintain 340, Skywest 4776.
Delta 572, contact Salt Lake Center 132.25.
3225, Delta 572. Salt Lake Center, Delta 572, flight level 225 descending.
Delta 572, Salt Center, roger, the Boise altimeter 2993.
Enter 3. Alright, let's set up.
Ray 19 Bravo Charlie, land clearance delivery, roger on request, standby. $20,000 at Dorita. Right on profile. Nice. Number 819
Lifesaver.
Bravo Charlie is cleared to the
How you
North Bend
doing, sir?
Airport via radar vectors Newburgh VOR and then as filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 8,000 5 minutes after departure. Portland departure frequency 118.42, squawk 5524.
How's the FFA 320? It's my favorite aircraft.
819 Bravo Charlie, read is correct.
Yeah.
I think it's everybody's favorite aircraft right now.
I just it's shocking that an Airbus took over the #1 spot for me, but it's just so fun, so immersive.
Is it on the John Fly list?
I think it's on #1 on the list. Yep. I need to add the Arrow and somewhere in there, and I need to add the Mooney somewhere in there, and maybe a couple others. But yeah, the FlightFactor's on the list. Exclamation top 30 in the chat if you guys want to see my rankings. GA and jet. Alright, I'm going to set standard pressure. Or not standard pressure, I mean. 299er 3. We're also going to turn on some lights. Oop. Hey, Creeth 547.
Delta 572, contact Big Sky approach 119.6.
119.6, Delta 572. Flip COM 1.
COM 1 set to 124.35.
No, that didn't work. Alright. Big Sky approach, Delta 572, 16-4, descending with
Last aircraft
Uh-oh, that was weird. Big Sky approach, Delta 572, 16,000 with hotel.
Delta 572, Big Sky approach. Good afternoon. After Stellar, flighting 310. Expect the ILS 28 right.
After Stellar, heading 310, ILS 28 right, Delta 572.
JetBlue 883 to maintain 7,000.
7,000 JetBlue 883.
All right, so we're going to bring up that bad boy back up. And Celor is C-E-L-O-R. Okay. All right, so after Celor, we got to do 310.
Southwest 1197, Portland Tower, wind 260 at 12, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Toto, are you there?
Shoot.
I can set up
JetBlue 883 is miles from
a radial
present heading,
off of Celor, can't I?
Established on the localizer, cleared ILS 28 right approach.
All right, present heading 7,000 to establish, cleared the ILS 28 right, JetBlue 883.
That might be kind of fun to do. That might be kind of fun to do. So if I click on Celor, right?
Yep.
Can I do that now?
And a direct? You want to do a direct right now?
Oh, no. I just want to set up the
Number 619
it to fly 310 when we hit Celor.
Standby.
Oh, now I'm bound.
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Okay. I'll have to do it manually then. Okay.
Yeah, there might be a way. Let me think. If you look on the Direct 2 page, there should be a radial outline, but I haven't used that very often, to be honest. So
radial out right there, yeah.
It might work that way.
Off of off network, I'll try that sometime. I'll just put in Celor and I'll go radio outbound 310, or radial outbound 310 and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
In the soup. Are you in the soup, Max?
Kind of like in and out of it.
Save state. Oh, good point. B2's on it.
JetBlue 883, connect Boise Tower, 118.1, so long.
18-1, great day, JetBlue 883.
Southwest 1197, contact departure. JetBlue 883, Boise Tower, roger, wind 210 at 6, runway 28 right, clear to land.
It's not much of a heading change. Oh, I just kind of broke out. That was cool.
Radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
I'm gonna watch that.
Over 619 Papa Alpha. Advise ready to copy.
I don't know. It looks a little bit artificial, to be honest.
619 Papa Alpha's
I like on my sim. I mean, in front of me, I got this nice layer above me. It looks cool. Looks cool.
Maintain
1000. That looks cool. But the breakout itself was just sort of the screen fading from pure white to not pure white.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a fade in, fade out.
No, not just that. I mean, you would actually see like the individual pieces of the cloud flying by when you're at the very bottom of it. It would look a little bit more 3D, basically, is what I'm trying to say. A little bit more physically.
K-Joe, you got to have a thick skin, dude. Seriously, if you do anything in this X-Plane community, you're gonna have people who really like you, and there's people that really don't like you. And they're gonna let you know, and trust me, you have to be like a duck, where the water hits you, the negativity hits you, it just falls right off. That's the only way to even survive if you're a public contributor to the greater good of the Laminar society. Trust me, there's 150 people that hate me. But there's at least 75 that tolerate me.
And at least 250 that love you, so it's all about ratios.
250.
Hey, 19 Bravo Charlie, I'm going to give you a taxi clearance. I need to know where you are. Say position.
Yeah.
Hey, 19 Bravo Charlie, roger, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
Yeah, you get your code on for what? Yeah. Dude, thank you for Ontario. At least we have an Ontario that's updated to... We just need some 3D objects, man. Don't sell yourself short, John Fly. I'm sure there are many more than 150 that hate you. That's true. That's true. Especially from the YouTube side of things. I think Esox Giant, maybe you may need to refresh the stream if I just started talking about...
Southwest 1197.
Although you won't hear this for 10 minutes. Although maybe you just wanted to look at the rankings. I don't know. Jay Callum, how you doing, man? All right, we're coming up to Sealore. I'm going to get a heading ready. So I can dial that in now, can't I? That's so cool.
Yeah, you can pre-dial.
Pre-dial, and then I'm going to pull it out. In fact, I'm going to pull it out right now. Oh, baby.
Delta 572, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Delta 572.
Southwest 1197, Seattle Center, climb, maintain flight level 230.
7,000.
JetBlue 883, welcome to Boise, exit right, join Alpha to the terminal, remain this frequency.
That's true, Chase. Now, that is true.
See ya.
Esox Giant, good to have you. All right, 7,000. I better push this in. Dang it, stay on target. No, I better push it out. Sorry, yeah, I'm going to do open descent. Yeah. Come on, plane, start to descend. There you go.
Delta 572 is 0.5 miles from Zeds Hill. Fly present heading. Maintain 7,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 28 right approach.
Okay, we'll maintain 7,000 until established ILS 28 right. Delta 572. I should have said it maybe present heading. And present heading, Delta 572.